Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Do we have anyone whom to whom it is appropriate to say good evening? I don't know. Good very late evening, early evening. Whatever. Hi. I am so pleased to see the chat with all these beautiful autumn leaves. Apparently I've got one too. Apparently I'm a 3-month subscriber, so yeah. Whoa. How are you guys? It is awful weather on my end today, and I have been cold for the past couple of days, except when I'm at work at the spa because it's so warm down there. So I have decided today is less about being pretty and much more about being comfortable. So I'm wearing this oversized shirt, which has been passed down in my family for generations, which is half true and half not true. It was my brother's, and then it was my mother's, and now it's mine. And it is way too big for me, but it is very comfy, and I shall keep this sweater for as long as it lasts. It's gotten, it's been so used that the fabric is very, very soft. So it's very, very comfortable to be in, especially when it's just raining cats and dogs, and I am dreading having to walk to my working place. I could bike, but I think that'll just make me wetter, no? That won't be very nice. But coffee hype. Woo. Hey, good morning, everyone. Hi, Views. Hi, Siga. Hi, Vanya is here too. Jatem and Vanko. Thank you so much for making it this Monday stream. Happy beginning of the week. Rise and shine, as we say, in Denmark and in other places as well. Today, I am going to work a little bit on this Marksmanship Hunter. It's Marksman at the moment. I'm considering seriously whether or not to continue having this hunter as marksmanship because it's getting rather boring. Necro, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. You are now officially a muffin. Though I will say your badge is gonna be an autumn leaf. Though I will say, as far as I know, Prime members get a little hat, get a little crown. Good morning, Savo here. Oh, hi, Savo. Good to see you. How have you been? Welcome to an extraordinary Monday morning stream. I don't know, have we ever had a morning stream before like this? Survival is so satisfying. Survival is satisfying. I do have a survival hunter though. I've got Carl, my survival hunter, and I do also have a beast mastery hunter, but I wanted to make a different kind of beast mastery hunter. I don't know. I can't decide. Do I have to decide? I might have to. So, no muffins. Nice to see you. You too. Do you like my new setup? Okay, so there is so much to grab onto here. I just hit level 60 yesterday on this character. Yesterday morning before going to work, and we have work to do. There is a lot of things I need to catch up with the Covenant, and then we have to get to Seraph Mortis. My item level is not great. It's 142, so I'm thinking that Seraph Mortis might be a little bit too ambitious at the moment. And one of the reasons why I wanted to get this hunter to level 60 is because I wanted to go and do the quest line to get the Ardenweald, the Night Phase set. I only have the cloak, which I got on my Beast Mastery Hunter, and then I sort of stopped doing this. But it could be really cool to get some of these sets, especially the Winterborn. Again, why is it always the Winterborn set that looks the neatest? That actually looks very nice on my character. Setup's awesome. Thank you. I don't know how, I mean, it's temporary. This is not a permanent setup, but it's gonna be a permanent setup for the summer, I think. And I'm still looking at houses. I am keeping my phone on. So if at some point I have to sort of rush out or something, it's because the real estate agent is calling me. I have requested to see another house. I fear it's bigger than the last one. But that's why I need to see it. So it's another sort of countryside villa. It's not quite a villa. What do they call, like, not a farmhouse, but it's definitely a big farm looking villa. So it's got stables and it's got a barn and whatnot, and it's much bigger than the previous place. And I'm thinking to myself, I gotta look after all this myself, but I want to have a look at it, and it's cheap and it's close to everything, but it's not close to everything. So it's not right up next to a road. I'm very excited about it. I hope he contacts me. If he doesn't, I have to call him personally and say, hey, have you not seen my application to go and see this house? Because I think I'm onto something here. And my family around me are a little bit worried that I won't be mentally stimulated enough in a place like this because I've taken such a long education. But what they don't know is I'm being mentally stimulated by content creation as well. So if I gotta have a sort of keep this relatively simple job, which is going to stabilize once we get out of the summer season, the shifts will stabilize and become rather more permanent if I continue to work in this spa. So there's some opportunities, and throwing money into space on an apartment is continuously making me depressed. So I wanna own a place. Prime gets you the Jewel of the Fire Lord. Did you grab it? I don't have Prime, but to anybody who has Prime, remember to go get that crown. Remember, you can buy eye level 226 gear from the vendor in Seraph Mortis with Anima and mail it to your hunter. That I have been thinking about, Fuse, and I was trying to remember how it was that I did that. So thank you for the heads up there, because I hadn't had time to look into it really. But that's definitely what we're gonna do. If nothing else, then to get some proper transmog on this character. I hate running around looking like someone raided my mother's closet and just put everything together in a mismatch. That sounds like me when I was a child. But enough about that. Village. Village. You got emotes. I got emotes. I got emotes. I got badges. Have you not seen the beautiful white autumn leaf next to you? I'm so hyped about it. I got the badges, the subscriber badges yesterday, and they're just perfect. The artist did an amazing job. I was really looking for someone who could make it simple. I was looking through Fever, or however you pronounce it, Fiverr, and everything was so detailed, which is good. It's good if you're looking for emotes, but I just wanted a very simple, sleek badge. And I finally found this artist who had these it's a flat style. He had some examples with dragon heads, and they looked like metal, that shine on them. And I thought that's gonna be perfect. And I sent him the request, and then I sent him a picture of an autumn leaf. And I think he really drew inspiration for that. Or they. I guess I'm just assuming it's a he. It could be they. Okay, sorry. They. So yeah, I'm very close to asking for that muffin from Sit Person 2. Hydrate. It's a good morning, hydrate. Do you plan on doing Mythic Plus today? I don't think I can get up to speed on gear today, but I definitely plan on doing Mythic Plus on this character, I'm thinking. I haven't planned that far ahead, but I do need to gear up a fair bit, because I want to go back to the Emerald Nightmare and get a spider. That's my goal for this character. Hello, Kay, how are you? Yeah, those stoats are adorable. I particularly like the one that's stun, the one that that Ziga just posted a couple of. Okay, I need to go into Torghast, but I'm going to send over some gear first because that'll make Torghast so much easier. So let's just do that first. And then I definitely at some point want to skip through this whole eye thing because I don't want to do that on another character. Regarding Emerald Nightmare, managed to snatch the Savior's shoulders 1 or 2 days ago. Congratulations, Fuse! That must be so nice. You're done. You don't have to do that again. It's a grind, isn't it? They don't drop easily. Look at this mismatch. What are you even wearing? Okay, so let's go to Sereth Mortis and buy that gear with some anima. I feel like we're still in an anima drought. Not to the same extent, but I feel like I still need to grind this anima for all the things I need. Does anybody have enough anima at this point to have bought every single transmorg set from the vendors? I think not. From all the different covenants. I was very close actually to jumping into Maldraxxus on my new hunter because that set also looks very good. I don't even dare to say how many attempts I did. I definitely don't deserve them, but I won't say no. Nah, it's fine. It usually balances itself with the luck and the unluck. So then there's some mounts or some transmog you have to farm forever for. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm getting a feeling that this is not it. This is not the vendor. I think it might be over on the other side. Oh, there's a kitty I can pat. Yeah, it's over on the other side. Just gonna go for a quick flight. I am in for a busy day at work today. We've had some busy days, but yesterday we actually got to a point where I was thinking we can't take any more bookings. Usually we have space for people to just drop by, and then some people do actually book themselves in so they're sure to get a spot. But yesterday we had, in the evening, 62 guests on bookings before noon. That's crazy. I feel for my colleagues who opened the spa and who are now faced with the challenge of getting everyone in without turning anybody away. What have you got? Who am I? I missed someone. Where is the vendor? What's the relic vendor? Am I blind? Close to where you hand in the anima. Okay, we're going to the other side again. But what I just noticed is that there's some transmog here I don't have. I might as well just buy the last of this set. I think that was it. Yeah. Goodie. Back we go. So, yesterday was very nice when I closed up with a coworker. People had sort of left quite early, so we could close everything up very quickly and then get home early. Today is a different story. I think it's gonna be a bit rough, but you know, it's fair. I'm I'm gonna start over again. I need to think a little bit on this one. There we go. So I've just prepared myself mentally that once I finish the day, I'm just going to go straight to bed. That today is going to be a late evening, but that might just be the worst of it. I'm getting a little bit distracted with these chests, aren't I? I am getting distracted. But, you know, it's anima. I need it. Binda's named Haja. Okay, got it. Thank you. And then tomorrow I don't have to show up until noon. So I was thinking, it's still going to be a little bit cool. Yesterday. It's still going to be a little bit cool tomorrow. So I was thinking I would go for a run. I was supposed to go for a run today, but I could not get myself out of bed. Usually I don't have a very difficult time getting up around 8 or so. Actually, I love to get up at 7 if I can, but yesterday it was just, I don't know, maybe I went to bed at an odd hour or so, but I could not get up this morning. So this is where I hand in the anima. Oh, there you are. You're hiding in plain sight. Okay, we need a weapon. We don't need a belt because I got that one. I would probably like a neck. I don't want to buy too much because I only have so much anima. Chest piece, leg guards. Accessory would be nice. Ugh. Okay, that's it for now. I don't like how it eats my anima. She'll be fine. Yes. Broker's braid. So yeah, I didn't get to go for a run because I was too lazy. I was tired. And you know what? I rarely do that. I am so strict with myself about getting out of bed and getting up early and whatnot. And then sometimes I allow myself a bit of a reprieve. And the weather is so gosh darn awful that it's no fun running anyway. I'm missing 51 XP to level 60. Sup? Sup, Case Bones? How you doing? Welcome to a new week. Welcome to Monday. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your, I don't know, energy drinks. Though I will say they're not healthy. Stick to coffee. Getting some good things. I have a cat with me. She's so adorable. She's just following me around. And when I get home in the evening, I walk past the window, and even if she's sound asleep, if I walk past, she will wake up. And this baby can't hear a thing. She can't see because she's sleeping. I don't know how she notices that I walk past. These gloves need an upgrade. Okay, let me just send over a pair of gloves because this is just sad. Sixth sense. My mom said maybe she can smell you, and I went, through the window? At this distance? I don't know. She must have a really, really good nose. Total 54. News. You smell. Maybe I just really smell when I come home from the spa. What is this particular awful smell? And what was it? Gloves. Because that was just painful to look at. Can't have that. And at the same time, I want to send over my pet charms to my other hunter. There we go. Tim, that was direct. Speaking of smells, I need to complete my shopping before I forget again. What can you smell that your fridge is empty? I was having a discussion with my mom this morning about this particular kind of yogurt. It's supposed to be an Icelandic recipe. It's called skyr or something. And I really like it because it's like a mix between Greek yogurt and yogurt, where Greek yogurt is very thick, very seemingly fatty, and regular yogurt is just sour and full of sugar and or full of sugar. And I wanted my mom to buy some more of that skyr, and then she said, well, I've already bought some, and I looked in the fridge and I said, well, I don't want to eat that because that's full of sugar. So some brand has just made a kind of skyr with a heck ton of sugar, and I'm not here for it. We need some transmorg. So this is the set where I'm missing the legs. I guess I could use these legs for now, but I don't know if this set actually fits. I guess I could make it work. Do we have some legs that could fit as a substitute? I guess these kind of work. I could just go with the entire tentacle set. Do I have that anywhere? I don't know why that's not saved as a set. Maybe it's cursed, so it won't show up. Joke. She laughed. I think she found it funny. No buying perfumes. I actually don't use perfume that often. I do occasionally, but I prefer, you know, nice body lotions and sort of a subtle perfumey smell. I get overwhelmed with really powerful perfumes. I don't like it on others, and I don't like it on myself. I'm not here for it. Okay, so it's a staff or a polearm. Oh, I can't use this weapon, actually. Why did it give me a polearm? I can't use any of my attacks when I'm... that stuff. I need to keep using this. Loot specialization. Why is it survival? Oh, that's why. Oh, damn. I swear I didn't put it over to survival. I don't know what this is. This madness. Hunter marks. Use the Dark Ranger? I could, but everybody's using the Dark Ranger. I could. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice, but do we have any nice Legion artifacts? I need to unlock the other colors of this one. It's the Balance of Power questline. You know, this gun is quite cool. Which I also need to unlock the other colors of. You know, I might go with this. This is very nice too. Well, hot weather, no choice. You sweat. You owe it to others not to smell. There's a difference between deodorant and perfume, though. So deodorant is what I would use to counter the smell of sweat, whereas perfume is the extra thing. And perfume is very, very easily, or it very easily overpowers everything. And if I'm at work and I have to stand stand next to my colleague all day, I don't think it's very polite of me to smell heavily of flowers or, I don't know, citrus. Depends what kind of perfume you're buying. Depends on what kind and how much. Yes. So I go for very subtle ones. I've got an Infinity. I don't have it with me here, but Chanel has got I think it's called Eau Fraise or something like that. Chanel is what I usually use. And I will usually use it in my hair because it's not good on my skin. My skin is not a fan. So that's where we are on perfumes. Of course, I'll always use deodorant. But perfume, I'm a bit more, what do you say, light of hand with perfume. I don't want it to get overpowering. I don't like when I can, well, I feel like there's like a cloud around me of perfume. That's very unpleasant. I'm trying to find the Soth set. Where is it? Maybe I just don't have the shirt. I don't have the shirt. And I only have the shirt from the Sanctum of Domination. I'm a man, and yesterday it was 42 degrees, and for the first time I was 42 degrees! That's also insane. That's so much. Oh, there it is. There the chest piece is. Where is my tentacly shoulders then? Where are you? Where are you hiding? Ooh, I got these shoulders the other day. You gotta love shamans and their fire. Oh, I gotta use that on my survival hunter. Anywho, what were we doing? I think I'm gonna stick to the Nighthold set, and then I'm thinking I would like to find something that could fit. I'm a perfume collector. Ah, okay. So that's why you're talking about perfumes. Yeah, that's my brother as well. He does like his perfumes or his colognes, I guess you'd call them. This task might be difficult to actually find something that matches this elaborate shirt. Oh, it's getting very dark now. Can you see it on camera? No, actually not. Light is fine. It's getting dark in here. I was running out of fuel, so I had to restock and also buy only one brand of deodorant. I do the same. I've got a favorite one because deodorants you have to be a little bit careful because some simply won't work for very long and you'll walk around for a couple of hours and then you'll definitely feel yourself smelling. And some deodorants leave these white patches and stuff on your clothes, which is not very nice either. Then there are some deodorants that is not good for your skin. So you really have to find a particular one that fits you and then just stick to it, is what I recommend. Does that work? This kind of works. Hang on a moment. Noises. Noises. What have we got? Are you saying I'm slumping? I might be. It's difficult in this chair. I just keep sitting up straight. Gotta use points. Where were we? Back of the necks. 4 sprays max with any perfume. I use 1. 42 degrees in Eastern Europe is a big no-no. Better hydrate. Can't see on camera, but I can see in real life. Outside, it's raining. It is raining so heavily. I don't know. Maybe I should bribe my parents, see if they'll drive me to the work. Otherwise, I guess I'll just go in and take a shower. I'll just stick with these pants. They're a bit weird, but they might work. We'll stay for that. I probably won't keep this transmorg for very long, but we'll we'll go with it. Otherwise, I can remain there forever. So what are we doing? We're going into Torghast. You guys are mean. What what up? What's up with you and your posture checks? We use an organic one called Pit Liquor. Doesn't have aluminium. Can I just spam posture checks? People spammed hydrate the other day. Why? You can redeem your points for other things, you know. You're going to drown. I'm already drowning with all this water outside. I'm so glad I'm sitting in here, but it'll only last for a couple more hours. And then I actually have to go out and drown. Maybe I'll have to leave early and then, I don't know, borrow a towel. This is crazy. It's pouring. Rain is good. I will say that the plants are rejoicing because it's been so dry the past couple of days and they seriously needed some water. I did look after them. Stop it. It's so noisy. I was looking after them and so they have been watered. They're not starving. They're not dying or anything, but it's better with a bit of rain, I will say. And it also means that my plants at home are getting some rain. I was getting a bit worried. I I usually water my orchids every other week and I'll give them a shower. And I got the message today that I was supposed to shower my orchids and it struck me that I forgot to put them in the shower stall. I usually put them in the shower stall where it's a little bit moisture, not as hot, but they're just sitting in my room, so I'm a bit worried for them when I get home. Okay, let's see. Torghast. Hunter's mark now increases damage to target taker from all sources by 15%. If you launch a flare into your tar trap, all enemies inside the tar trap will burn. Well, I'm very bad at using flares. I don't even have it. It's over here. My tar trap is here, so I know this. I wish I didn't have work today. I could just sit here and be cozy. But you know what? At the end of this week, it's going to be amazing because at the end of this week on Friday, I'm going to have 4 days off. Well, get into my circle, damn it. I'm getting distracted by the water outside. It's so much. It's so heavy. Can you guys hear it? If I'm quiet. Can you hear anything? Maybe not. Orchids are our national flower. Oh, nice. I don't actually know what our national flower is. Not a tulip, because that's Holland's. What's our national flower? I gotta look that up. There's gotta be something in here. Yeah. Scavengers will feed on your essence. Nope. Okay. No, no rain sounds for you. It is quite calming, though, I will say. I need to not forget my coffee. My coffee is right next to me. I should have a point redeemer where it says don't forget your coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna have 4 days off. I need to figure out what to do on those 4 days off. I'm probably going to, there's a couple of things I want to get done. I want to feel a bit more productive. So I would like to have a look at what my next video could include because I've not been working on a new video for these past couple of weeks because I have just focused on settling down at my new working place. And then I've been here. I've been focused on keeping a steady stream schedule going. Or a steady stream, not the schedule isn't very fixed, but a steady stream every like 3 days a week. Enemies affected by any of your traps deals less damage. Okay. So I will get to that, but hang on. I just got a very interesting email. Denmark's national flower is Hvid okseøje, white ox eye. Come on, Autumn. How should I know that? White ox. What even is a white ox eye? Oh, it's the little daisies. It's the little Marguerite. Of course it is. Of course it is. Hang on a second. I just got a very interesting email. Is this a real email? So I got a message from someone from Lego. Interesting. They're looking for a senior production coordinator for 12 months. I'm not going to look into that because I'm streaming for you guys right now, but... Huh. Why, hello. Okay, it's getting so dark. I can't believe it's showing up so well on the stream because it's almost, it's like it's 5 p.m. in the evening. Matsu Isekai, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, happy MMO Monday. How are you? Get the get the W and WoW. Certainly get the Teen Torghast. That's how we're rolling here. It rains all year round here, so it's a daily thing. Our seasons are hot, hotter, and with rain all the time. Do you ever see the sun? I will say, do remember to eat your D vitamin pills. Because it doesn't sound like you're getting enough vitamin D. Oh God, it's so dark. I can hardly see anything. I can see my screen, but oh, this is hilarious. I can't see my phone. Hang on. I need to turn up the light on my phone, otherwise I can't see you guys chat. Because it's so dark. White petal flower. Oh, there we go. Group of one. Well, I will. Doesn't matter if it's a group of one. I appreciate it regardless. Welcome, group of one. Ooh, nice. We get tons of vitamin D. Okay, I was stunned. That was dumb. That's good. I was told yesterday. So I was at the spa, and then my dad comes in with his brother and with my aunt. They're visiting this holiday place as well at the moment. And since I work there and my mom works there temporarily, they get free entrance. And so they were there, and I spoke a little bit with my aunt about, like, she's very good with vitamins and with skins and just general health. She does massages and has got her own company and stuff. And she said to me I should probably look into getting more fish oils. So I need to, if I have time today, otherwise tomorrow, I wanted to order some different omega-3, 6, 9 pills to actually get some more fish oils, because I think she's right that I'm not getting enough of that. Usually by myself, I don't eat that much fish because fish is expensive and I have not that much money. So fish is not what I've bought the most of. So probably a good idea to get a substitute. So supplements are always a good idea. I might need to get some calcium too, because I don't drink that much milk. I do have it on my oatmeal, but other than that, not really. It rains for 15 minutes, stops, and then it's like sauna. Okay. That sounds like you really need to prepare for anything when you're going out. You need to bring raincoats, you need to bring sunscreen, you need to bring water, you need to bring an umbrella, you need to bring everything. Oh my goodness. What is this? Denmark is like rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun, then snow. Oh, you're forgetting the hail. Forgetting the hail. Especially in spring. It's all over the place. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Oh, nice. Massage. I could use one right now. I need to look into that too, because we have some of my co-workers do these massages, and they do aromatherapies and they do facial treatments, and I would actually love to get one of those, but again, they're expensive. So I was thinking maybe if I wait a little bit until we get to know each other, I might get a friend discount. You never know. Hopefully. We also have what are they called? Acupuncturists? The people with the needles. We have some people with needles. We have a guy who rents one of our rooms to do his needles thing. And that's supposedly also very good for you. I like one of those. Okay, let's see if I can get this one open. You used to heat? Nah, it's just an umbrella. I've been to Copenhagen before around June, July. I am sorry. You've been there. Acupuncture. Okay, so there is something called acupuncture. Cure your pet health. Oh, this is going to be fun. Could be dangerous. I've done the hot cup therapy. The hot cup one. I have never heard of a hot cup therapy. I've heard of hot stones, but not the cup. Oh, there's a pig soul. Hooray. Aren't I lucky? I get to be a pig. I lived in Melbourne for 4 years. Pretty much similar. Rain, windy, dull, and cold. Ugh. You wouldn't think that of Australia, would you? Can we please stop with the rain? Now I understand why so many people booked into the spa today, because the weather is awful. It's just, you just want to stay inside and be cozy. So, let me see. I'm just going to affect you a little bit with my trap. Oh, you should have put Hunter's Mark on it too. There we go. I need to remember these powers that I pick up along the way. Movement speed, steady focus. What can I pick instead then? Rapid fire damage is increased by 15%. Sure. Stop it. It is getting a little bit dark on my stream now. I can see that. I can actually see. Very good though. My dad can actually do massaging, and so nice. I do on occasion also use my aunt's services, but I feel kind of bad not paying in any kind of way actually when she's using so much time on it. It's much better than when it's your parents, you know, you won't feel as bad. They're actually coming over for dinner tonight, but I have work. I've told them not to please not leave until I at least get home. I imagine it's going to be a long shift though. I might not be home until 10:30, 11-ish. Which could honestly be worse. And I mean, I get to sleep in, I get to stream, I get to do all sorts of things before I go to work. Volume misdirection is active. Wild Mark, take. Wild Mark. Oh, Thunder. I have Thunder. Do we have? I'll just get this one. Thank God for air condition, AC on 16, and a fan on full. My wife keeps cursing me all the time. Curses you for the air condition. I will say, if it's on 16, do you want 16 degrees inside, or is it just turned up real high? What's the deal there? What time you want to start work today? So that will be at 2 today. So I start at 2, and then the place closes at 8:30. 8, but cleaning usually takes quite a while, especially tonight. We're going to have a lot of customers, and we also have something called family night, where families can bring their children, and after a family night, it's typically really messy because people are especially on family night. But I guess they're just really busy looking after their children. They can't really be asked to actually put their trash in the trash can, and they'll just leave it on the tables. I'm not bitter at all. It's fine. I'm making it sound worse than it is. I've seen worse. This is a spa. I worked in a convenience store. That was a whole other level, so I'm not too cold for her, not used to it. I will say 16 degrees is also too cold for me. I prefer 21, 22 on the air condition. I hope nothing's gonna drown outside. Tomatoes might not feel too good. The herbs will be happy. My hyacinth, no, not hyacinth, my hortensias at home will be happy. That's quite... I sit around in shorts and a singlet. Your body must be running very hot then. People do have different sort of body temperatures and differences in retaining body heat. So I tend to be cold all the time too. That's why I'm wearing this. It's supposedly 18 degrees-ish, but I'm sitting around in the biggest sweater I could find. And I'm still considering grabbing a blanket. I was freaking myself out last night. My parents had gone to bed, and it was just a little bit past midnight. I had stayed up to do arenas. I'm at 96% now towards the Vicious Mount, so I was so close. And I just wanted to be done, but we hit a wall because we hit a lot of teams, a lot of really strong teams dropping their rating, and it just made it completely impossible for us to win anything. It was very depressing, actually. I don't know what these guys are doing, why they've dropped. I think they're just farming honor before the reset, I guess. A really bad time to be a bad arena player. So, but I ended up going to bed around midnight, and I was freaking myself out because there were sounds out from the barn, which is right next to me. There's a door between me and the barn, and I heard someone, sounded like someone came through the door, the outside barn door, and I was just freaking out. I couldn't decide whether it was better that I didn't do anything, or whether it was better that I went and checked. You know, what if something bad happened? It's such a difficult choice. You're standing there. Is it more scary to keep listening to these sounds I don't know what are, or is it more scary to go check it out? You can't figure it out. In the end, I didn't go check because I realized I heard these little scurrying noises, and I realized, okay, it must just have been a mouse or, you know, a stoat that had knocked into the door because there was no one there. But I was still freaked out. It was still like a horror movie. You get these tiny little noises, and it sounds like someone is shuffling around out there, but that's not the case. It's just an animal. And that's one of the things you have to accept when you live in the countryside is animals. And I do accept them, but they can still freak me out. And that's what these guys did. High metabolism, burn through stuff real fast. Well, I've got high metabolism as well. I am constantly hungry, especially these days, but I'm always cold, so... A ghost. We could have been a ghost. I don't know. Yesterday, I had a bit of an accident with the deer leg. So the deer leg is tied to that string that you put laundry up on. So it's sort of holding it up in the middle, and I might have been a little bit too rough pulling down my laundry. So the deer leg lost his hold on the string, I don't know if it's cursed me. I don't really dare put it up again because it's gross. I don't like it. What do you reckon, by the way? I need to level a DK and I have level 33, but on wrong server. Should I level that one and transfer or level a new one on the right server? I can't make up my mind. If you want to transfer servers anyway, I would just go on and make a new DK on a new server, because given the buffs that we have at this point, you're gonna run into a Dark Moon Fair very soon next week that you can also use. You've got if you apply PvP, you've got another experience bonus. I would just start a new one because you're gonna get to level 33 so fast. I wouldn't waste my money on a transfer. Acquire 400 Phantasm, I think it's better. And then duration of true shot is increased by 20%. When we're going to speak about scary stories. Do you want his leg back? Maybe I made it aware of my presence. Yeah, so I agree with K-Spawn about the boost that we currently have. Yeah, we were going to talk about scary stories, but I completely forgot to ask my mom about it. Every time I think about it, she's not around. So that's that. Oh yes, more pet biscuits. Oh, bursting. What's the bursting tar? I'm getting hungry again. Arcane damage. No, we don't want. Ugh, doesn't matter. Can this pet get any bigger? It's huge. I love it. I can't see a thing because of this pet. Look at him. It's quite certain that the train station I got off at is haunted. Oh, maybe you can tell us a ghost story. I'd be up for it. There we go. Look at my damage. Forgotten key. There were times when I would come back at 11 p.m. after work and I'd hear footsteps and a cold breeze. It was 35 degrees, so you might be right. You should ask around about whether anybody died in that location. You should ask if there is maybe a train conductor who is chasing people around. Ghost of a train conductor. Nah, why not? You scared? My coffee is cold. I need to go get some new coffee soon. Okay, so the weather has chilled a little bit now. It's still raining a lot. I just can't wait for the weekend. I need to do something cozy in the weekend. So my brother and his girlfriend are coming on Thursday. I'm gonna be so busy with family stuff the next couple of days because my aunt is here and then my brother is coming and then my other aunt has invited us for family dinner and there's a lot of stuff. So once I get to the weekend, it's gonna be nice. I should get myself a treat. I should think about that. Those arenas were built on reclaimed land, so probably had some executions or was built on the cemetery. Like I said, the entire place is a haunted island. Oh no. Yikes. I don't want it. I don't want it. I should have been able to skip this part, no? Maybe I can now after rescuing Bane. Hello? Was that it? I think I have to go back to Venari now then. So it's been quite chilly for the past couple of days. I was supposed to go to that harbor party on Saturday. I told you about it. Oh. Answer questions. Yes. Yep. So harbor party on Saturday. It was quite chilly on Saturday too. It was not raining, but it was dark and it was chilly. And you know, so I had to go and help my mom at the spa actually because she's not too good at we have to do these water tests to check that everything is in order in a place like this. So the water tests and then counting are taking care of the, what's that called? The cashier by the end, counting our income by the end. I had to go and help her with while she was closing up the spa, and we came home, and on the way back we were cycling to our house, and we drove past two groups of teenagers, one acting more ridiculous than the next, and I just said to my mom, we haven't even gone to this harbor party and I'm already tired. So I was just mentally not prepared to go to that harbor party. So we had some nice dinner with my aunt, and then I just stuck around at home with my dad and drank really cheap bad red wine. And we were just sticking around in the home and drinking wine and reading our books, and it was so cozy and it was so nice. And I got told by my mother the day after that because it'd been cold, they had been forced to stick to some of these tents that they put up at the harbor, which meant crowded spaces, loud music, lots of sweaty people, lots of sweat drunk people, and it would just not have been my thing. So I was very happy that I decided to stay home. Even if there was a part of me when they left, I thought to myself, well, what if you regret it? What if there's someone awesome you could have met? Or what if you'd had an amazing experience? But when my mom came home the next day and said that they were forced to spend their times in the tent and couldn't really be outside on the harbor, then I decided, no, I wouldn't have had a good time, especially if I was in doubt to begin with. I would just been moody and down the entire evening. Is there a delay? Am I here? It looks fine on OBS. Oh, there are some hiccups I see apparently once in a while. It's I apologize for that. Sometimes I can't really do anything. I'm working with what I've got. The internet is actually incredible. There's fiber, but with the extension I've got on, I'm actually on the opposite end of the house. It does get a little bit hiccupy once in a while. It's not as stable as I would like it to be. So, but hopefully the bitrate looks okay at the moment on Twitch. It isn't horrendous, just a little. What can I do? I don't know what I can do at the moment. If anything at the moment. Don't think I can do anything as of right now. But I do see that it sometimes goes down to around 2,500 KB per second, which is half of what I've set it to, and is half of what it usually is. So I can definitely see you get a hiccup once in a while. I'm sorry. It is a temporary setup we've got here. I would like my stream to be more stable in the future, so I'm behind on chat. What are you saying? There was a really scary story my friend told me about what happened to his unit. As I've told you, we've got 2 years of compulsory military service. They were doing an extraction drill in a building. People used to say that building was haunted. Everyone laughed it off until they were entering the building and his group mate actually started convulsing and his eyes glazed over and he started speaking in an old woman's voice, asking them not to enter her house. 2 minutes later, he stopped convulsing and says, I was up in the sky looking down and saw you guys talking to an old lady. What? That sounds quite impossible. Who do you think was do you think it's the friend telling the story who was lying, or do you think it was the friend who was pretending to be a dark lady? Dark lady. An old lady, an old dark lady. A chicken just jumped up on my hand when I was giving them food. Oh, that's so cute. Are they heavy? They shouldn't be, right? They've got very light bones. I think I should just get up and take a quick break. I've seen the ads have run. Okay, I see the buffering sometimes on Twitch. They're fluffy, not heavy. That's nice. Okay, I am gonna get up real quick. I'm gonna see if I can do anything on my end for the internet, but I don't think I can. It has spiked a little bit once in a while previously on our streams. I've stopped turning it off at night because the day after it's just out of control. It's just all over the place. It can't find itself. It can't stabilize. So this is actually much better than it's been in a while, but still not great. Still not great. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to refill my coffee cup because this is cold, and it's cold outside and cold in here, and it's raining all over. And I need some hot coffee. So I'm just going to be right back, guys. There I am. There I am. Sorry. I am. I was hijacked to help with fetching some sausages from the freezer, and I was also sort of, come on, Dad, let's just finish. I gotta get back to the stream. Oh dear. So sorry. I have hot coffee though. This tastes amazing. I was back to normal. It's before she logged. Damn, you scared the living poop out of me. I'm very scary. That's why. Blood sausage? Not blood sausages. There is normal, regular sausages. There is these dark sausages. I've never seen those before. They must be made with beef or something. And then there is chili sausages. There is probably also sausages stuffed with cheese. I haven't tasted these. That's what they're having tonight while I'm working, and I'll be eating rye bread and leftover lasagna from 2 days ago. So lovely. While they're having a barbecue. That's what happens when you're a hot working woman. You don't get to enjoy barbecues. I was listening to a podcast. Ah, okay. I was just there. I'm here. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get past all this without hurting myself. Oh, oops, I was just about to jump off the edge. Jinxed. I like the fact that you can see the assault going on, but everything else is still normal for you. You got the Eye of the Jailer, you got all these different things. What's one? Blackguard. Get in my way. So, what's your week looking like? Are you as busy as me with work and whatnot? So speaking of work, my mom had a job interview today at the oh dear, English. It's not the regional politicians, what it's called. Municipality. Municipality. The municipality is looking for someone like my mom at the school. And apparently she told them about me and they would like to have a talk with me. So they would like to see my resume and have a talk with me. So that's very exciting, actually. I get an email from Lego. The municipality want to talk to me. What is going on? What is going on? Right as I'm planning to move here, not elsewhere. Lagging again, I think. I'm really sorry I can't do anything about it on my end. No one else is using the internet but me, so it can't be because they're using up the resources. It's just it could be because of where I am, the internet gets quite affected by the weather, so there might be some electrical disturbances going on outside that is also affecting the stream and the internet. So I'm doing what I can from my side, but I'm sorry, it is what it is. So I know it's really annoying when you're watching a stream. You want it to be smooth and you want to catch all my words. But I could run an internet test, but again, OBS is relatively fine despite a few hiccups, so it might actually be Twitch that's experiencing a bit of trouble. You can also see the game is smooth. There's nothing going on there. The bitrate is rather stable on Twitch. Let me just check the internet if I can. I'm gonna close all my tabs. Maybe that helps. Speed check. In your community rules, there's no religious stuff, but I mean, the void is one true religion. You're right. Maybe I should ban those talks, huh? My download isn't great, it looks like, but my upload is above the recommended speed for Twitch, so I'm not really, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It must be these electrical disturbances and the weather outside. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I'm gonna bring the key to the dude. The jailer, who is not the jailer, who is the rune carver. But it's a good thing that George isn't here to tell you that the light is the one true religion. I have seen a bit of stuff from the alpha, not much. I'm trying to avoid as much as possible. What I've seen is the quality of the game is amazing. You can see that the engine is new or renewed in a way. It's very smooth. The art and whatnot. And I've also seen that it seems like a lot of SI's 7 agents are hanging out in Stormwind. And you wonder if that's on Tyrallian's orders. Like military taking over a little bit. I think that's very interesting. Discover a way to break the rune carver free of his chains. The jailer is just a poor person's Sargeras. I still think the rune carver, who is the Primus, is actually the real jailer. I don't think it's the jailer. I think there's something up with him, especially because, I mean, Venari warns you. She says maybe you shouldn't just trust anybody and break this guy out. An anima. I don't have enough Stygia. Okay. We're gonna go and kill some more dudes and get some Stygia. She didn't see my earlier message. What did I miss? Did you see the message from earlier? I'm sorry. I saw the blood sausage. I saw... Oh, is it the one where you said I would tend not to believe it if the whole unit didn't have a filed report on it. Huh. It sounds like he might have had a bit of an epileptic fit, maybe, and some, you know, some hallucinations to go along with it, if I didn't know any better. But I do believe that there is more between heaven and earth than just you and I. The SI-7 personnel is probably because of the Alliance remembers the Nixia infiltration incident. Oh, maybe. Okay, does this summoner have any Stygia for me? Don't make me go into Torghast to get Stygia. 1 Stygia. Cool. You just need 3 more. We train 6 days a week, but Thursday night we aren't allowed to venture out. What's up with Thursdays? Is there ghosts out on Thursdays? Still wouldn't explain the old woman's voice and him speaking in a dialect that isn't spoken by anybody. Creepy! I like it. I'm all for it. I do like horror stories and I do like horror movies. I need to ask my mom about some after this stream ends. I need to prepare myself for next stream so we can have some ghost stories from around here. Okay, I'm done. I've got the stitchy I need. Let's go home to Venari. Oh no, I need molten anima, so I actually need to keep killing these. Okay, never mind. I've told myself several times up here that I should bake something. I should bake a cake because instead of going to the bakery, it's much better to just bake your own cake. And it's not difficult. You just go and buy stuff for a cake. But what should I make though? That's the question. Gubbins, can I have your umbrella? I'll take a parasol. What should I make? And when should I make it? I should make it those days when I'm off work because my brother and his girlfriend are here. And it would be fun to actually have some cake. Maybe I should make a mazarin cake. It's very simple. It's yummy. And you can make a really big batch of it. Or I should make something called dream cake. I don't know what you call that in English if you've got the equivalent. It's basically a vanilla sponge cake, which is very moist. There's a lot of butter in it. And you top it with a mix between brown sugar, coconut flakes, and syrup, and butter, of course. And you put that on top, you spread that on top, and you bake it until it's crisp on the top. So first you bake the cake, and then you put the topping on, and then you put it in at a really high heat so it gets all crispy. It is so yummy. Actually, I should make that. I should make that. It's very easy as well to make. I should almost write that down. Cake. Cake is always good, especially in weathers like this. When the weather's like this, it makes me want to bake cake. So the story goes that back when the camps were opened, 2 kids were found disemboweled on one night duty on 2 consecutive Thursdays. Yikes. You would think it's just a story, but when you're actually not allowed to go outside, you think there must be something to it. And do you really want to take your chances? I wouldn't. Jeez, that's creepy. I bet you could make a really good ghost movie out of that one. Sounds nice. Anything with coconut is yummy. Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's anything with coconut I don't like. But particularly with the brown sugar and the syrup, it's brilliant. It's such a good cake. The only bad thing about this cake is that you can't stop eating it. Some cakes, you know, are very chocolatey, so they're very rich. Some cakes are like the mazarin cake has got a lot of butter in it, so you feel very full. So you sort of stop after a piece or two. But this one, you can't really stop. It's so sinful, especially if you put a bit of salt in it. There's also always supposed to be a bit of salt in the cake, but if you put a bit of salt on the topping as well, it's just like that balance is so satisfying to your taste buds. I'm not hungry, by the way. Not at all. So there are no more night training sessions on Thursdays. We don't question. Yeah, you might as well not take your chances. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway, so. Here we go. And then we can bust him free. They have a series called Strange Tales in Singapore. You can watch if you like. Oh, you'd be surprised how many ghost stories are there in a small island like Singapore. But there is also something about ghost stories and Asian culture, I feel like, because there's so many ghost stories in Japan as well, like old temples and stuff like that. I do think they like telling stories, and I think maybe I don't know if it's tied to their religion or just the culture in general, but they tend to have a lot of ghost stories. Okay. I've gotten a memory here. Fragments of the Elder Antlers, and that's a good legendary, but you'd probably want to wait with that until you get Unity. I do have Unity. Never mind then. Okay. So back into continue the campaign by accepting the quest Daughter of the Night Warrior and Heart of the Forest. Okay, so we're going back to the Heart of the Forest. Roger. I don't mind that because I don't really feel like doing Torghast at this very moment. I really don't. But I'm going to tell you guys all about the house that I go to have a look at. And I also need to check out this email from Lego. See what they're saying. If it's something I want to apply for. Because that could just switch. I thought I had plans now. Might not have. The dilemma. It's funny actually because last time I was at this place last year, I got a bit of the same opportunity. I don't know, maybe this place is just lucky. I got an email from, that was a company selling services for investment. So they were investment consultants, if that makes sense. And they were looking for someone with an insight into the Danish market. Someone who would start out by being an apprentice and a bit of a PA kind of person for one of the consultants. And then you were supposed to then develop your skills to become a consultant yourself. I'm not going to watch that cinematic. I'm sorry. What scared me away from it... Okay, I've heard this. I'm just going to skip to Coziest. Oh, you got a snake too. I like your snake. Mine's bigger than yours though. I don't know if it is. It looks bigger. What scared me away from this one was that you'd get your standard wage, but then you'd get bonuses depending on how well you performed, how many customers you managed to pull in. And I just don't like that kind of competitive culture at all. So I said, no, thank you. But I was very close to getting it. I actually got an interview. It's also down to religion. You mean the one and only true void religion? I would fit, I guess, with the ghosts. Also the belief that the spirit is eternal, yeah. A spirit wronged in life will linger on in death. Void versus light, huh? Sounds very interesting. I would love to have an expansion like that. Please make that the next expansion. After Dragonflight, that is. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. This is awful. I'm not gonna go to Sereth Mortis just yet. I could, but I don't want to start that quest line. I want to proceed a little bit further in Ardenweald first, because that's my main goal, and I tend to get distracted with all the things that I want to do on a new character, but I really want to get that transmorg set, so I want to focus on Ardenweald, and then when we're done with that, I can go to Sereth Mortis. I think tomorrow is going to be a good day at work. I think it's going to be quiet because everyone has sort of satisfied their spa needs today. Tomorrow I'm at work from 10 to 7. So I'll get home in time for dinner. I'll have time to play some WoW. I'm optimistic. I feel like I'm in a good mood. I started out by... Yesterday I was a little bit stressed about today, not gonna lie. I was stressed in advance. Posture check. I'm checking my posture. Vanya, thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, the gift sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. How's the stream on you all, guys? It looks good. Looks fine. Looks very fine. Nice. Yeah, so yes, so after today I'm gonna be on again Wednesday morning because of my schedule this week. I have a lot of closing shifts, so it has to be morning streams. And then Saturday I might move that a little bit because again, my brother and his girlfriend are around. It might end up becoming a Sunday evening one instead. But do keep a lookout because if the family decides they want to do something on Saturday morning, I can stream. It depends on the plans, and I can't really know those yet. I'm trying to get the people around me to tell them when they're going to be around and when I can stream and when it fits them, but they're on holiday. They can't tell me. So I apologize in advance for any changes to the weekend stream. I have told my mom, though, that there will be a weekend stream, and she can't stop me. Why are you saying, ah? What did I say? What did I do? There's a mob that's chasing me for 10 minutes now. It wasn't me. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'm gonna find Chandra's Feather Moon in Oribos. I also go and find... There's someone who's supposed to have a calling for me. Oh, that must be Hearn. It's got that for me. I just can't find him. Where are you? Where are you hiding? I'm trying to fly away from it, but it also flies. I'm one shot. What? Where are you? What are you doing? Is it one of the birds in Zereth Mortis? Because those are a pain. And there he is. Oh yeah, I don't have any anima to actually start anything, do I? I have 0 anima. That's hilarious. Do I not have any anima? I have. I just need to deposit it. I'm dumb. Here you go. Here is like 100 anima. Oh, it's actually 1300. What should I upgrade first? Apparently, I can't do anything with this. Mission table, anima conductor, transport network. I'll go with the mission table because pet charms. So I like to farm mats on the mission table. We'll keep an eye out on Discord. Yep, please do that. Discord and Twitter. I will always let you guys know. So I'm not gonna just change things and not tell you guys. I will inform you. 2 weeks for perfumes to arrive. I'm in Bastion getting chased by more sworn flying guy. Ah, yeah, those hurt. I'm sorry. We will mourn you. We will hold a ceremony in your honor. I've got a queue for Battleground now. Shouldn't follow me here. That would be actually really funny if it did. I would like to see that happen. Battleground queues. I was very close to actually doing Battlegrounds and Islands today, but then I realized no. You've got a new hunter, and the leveling process from 1 to 50 and the gear up process after hitting level 60 are my favorite times. You'd think it isn't, but I just love, you know, sending stuff over to a new character, setting them up with professions, getting them started in the Covenant. It's cozy. I like it. I should see if I should water my plant today, actually. Suddenly the jailer appears in a battleground. I would love that. Just everybody just fleeing from this big old mob that's targeting everyone. I'm down for it. I need to keep pushing this shirt forward because it's so big, it slides backwards over my shoulders and it's a little bit uncomfortable. You should see it on me. I'm swimming in it. His master plan all along was to go into the battlegrounds and take out the Horde and the Alliance at the same time. It actually isn't a bad idea when you just storm in through a battlefield and people are distracted by killing each other and you take them all out. Sorry. Reminds me of when we pulled Doomlord Kazakh to Stormwind. Good old days. Oh yeah. You can't do that in Classic anymore, can you? Speaking of, who else got a little bit spooked by the very... I'm supposed to find Chandra's here. Where is she? By the... It was just up for a short while before it got taken down. There was suddenly information on the Wrath Classic page that it was supposed to come out in September. I think, was it 9th of September or something? But it got quickly taken down. I got spooked. I was hyped. I was thinking, oh, we're gonna play Classic Wrath then. Because we are. Unless it collides with Dragonflight. Because then I'm gonna have a problem. I'll have to choose. And we all know what I'm gonna choose. But if it's there in downtime, I would very much like to play some Wrath. Can we... I'm never spooked by anything. Except those ghost stories of disemboweled children. Oh, it's getting dark again. Take her into the mall. Do you think Chandra's and Tyrande have the same voice actress? It sounds very much like it, doesn't it? Dragonflight is supposed to be around December. They better give us Wrath before that. I agree. Because I would like to play a little bit before I have to get... before I get busy with Dragonflight. Because I will be very busy. But it should come in between me being finished with Fated Raids and Keystone Master and Dragonflight coming out. But I'll be busy next season too. There's so much to do. And I'm not going to race to get my Vicious Mountain the same way I've done this time around with arenas. I am so tired. So sick and tired of arenas. Oh yay! I can mount now. Dragonflight will be end of November, early December. Dragonrun looks very good. I haven't looked much at it, but it sounds very good in terms of the fact that you can change some settings so you won't feel as seasick or car sick or flying sick, dragon sick, as you would otherwise think it could be from dragon flying if you're prone to motion sickness. There is apparently some settings you can change so it won't be as bad. I don't want to run into this big construct. I might just go and then hide. Because we're pulling everything, Chandras. We're in the middle of an invasion here. I actually still have no curve for this season. Oh dear. Probably won't be able to raid the next season either. Is you too busy with work? Or... Tyrande, can you please not sit here in the middle of things? Oh. If it remains the way things are, I'm switching to Drakthea Evoker. It looks very cool, I must admit. I still don't think I'll change my main, but it might take over the #1 alt spot, which is currently my Demon Hunter. I have also been considering, because the fact remains that I can't really figure out what to do with my Demon Hunter. I like playing it, but I don't like Havoc. I think Havoc is boring. And as for Vengeance, I really like tanking in raids, but I really dislike it in dungeons on my Vengeance Demon Hunter, not in general, but just on the Demon Hunter, because I feel very squishy in keys. I don't feel as confident. So I don't really know what to do. I might just end up with the Evoker then. Where am I supposed to go? Up there. How do I get up there? Oh, there's a bit of flickering in this river. Here we go. Did I go all the way around? I might have. Oops. Well, work and other things were keeping me from having more than one dungeon a day done. Yeah, I honestly, I can't get one dungeon done every day either. I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. Yikes. Ah, smoke arrow. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't like this at all. Get away from me. I'm dead. I'll just faint it. 8% health. Can't you buy the renown boost? I have. I've bought it. You get up to renown 60. For all, it's just to pick up the boost, you can start at 60 renown if you can. I did. I just got to renown level 61. So, and my guild raid needed mostly people who don't work through the night. Yeah, that's really a shame. It was a good season, I think. It was a lot of fun. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. The Keystone Master Mount, for instance, is just the same with the recolor. And you can still get the mount from ahead of the curve, as far as I understand. You just won't get the title. So you can still get that one. Maybe just get into a pug. Okay, let's try this again. So when you play a hunter, you're just squishy. You're just standing there, I'm dying. Tyrande, you're useless. It's so frustrating. You don't have many healing abilities as a hunter. Oh dear. I'm just running into everything. Excuse me. Kitty, you are deep asleep. She's so precious. I need to cut her thumbnails. She's kind of sticking to things, but it's one of those things where I think of it and then I forget about it. I just need a little bit of help. I need my parents to just pick her up, not hold her per se, but just if you pick her up, it's much easier to just get access to her legs when she's lying. I can usually cut all her other toes when she's sort of sleepy or have just been asleep. But I can't with her thumbs because they're a little bit they're covered with so much fur that it I get to sort of accidentally pinch a bit of her fur when I try. So it's not a good time for her. Looked in raid right now, all the groups are boosters. Yeah, there's so many of those. I hope they do some thing about that in Dragonflight 2, because between the boosters and people dropping their rating, it really are dropping your rating in arenas, it really ruins the experience for people who aren't high-end players, who don't have guilds or raiding teams. It depresses me. It takes a lot to get to me. Whoops. It takes a lot to get to me in WoW. I'm usually pretty satisfied with everything. I'm quite easy to please. But those two things just make me very, very sad. Especially last night, it was shocking how many people you could just see had dropped their rating who were actually high-end players with ratings around 2000. And since they had dropped their rating, it was impossible for me and my team, currently with a rating of 13 something. I think we could get a much higher, because when we actually face someone with a rating that fits them, we do good. We do rather well. But yeah, we can't really do well against it. We had one battle with against a holy priest, and I was up against that holy priest for a while. I thought, okay, well, we got all the DPS players down. It's just the healer. It will take a while, but I'll get them down eventually, because they can't deal enough damage to actually take care of me. That healer dealt more damage than me. It was a holy priest. I play a Frost DK, and my item level is not bad in PvP. I've got a lot of versatility, but this priest managed to take me down. A healer priest. It was ridiculous. And that makes me very sad. I love how we keep chasing Tyrande and try to save her. But at the end, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I thought I had it. No. At the end, it doesn't really matter, because she goes up against, what's her face? Sylvanas anyway. And it ends up being Elune that sort of shuts down the power. So Tyrande doesn't get completely consumed and dies. So, Chandras, I'm sorry, we're kind of wasting our time here. Okay, we're good. Tyrande! Tyrande, get back here! What's his, I completely forgot his name. What's his face? Meh. Malfurion. I forgot his face. I forgot his name. Malfurion. Since he's not here, Chandras has taken up his job of yelling, Tyrande, my love, get back here. I miss you. I can't take him seriously. I can't. He's awful. I've seen videos of pretty much every healer owning a DPS this expansion except Mistweaver. It's like, what's up with that? It's too much. I'm not here for it. Also, if you go up against a Guardian Druid, we went up against a Guardian Druid in a team of 3 in one arena, and the Guardian Druid did more damage than all of us. Well, that voice, Malfurion. Chandra sees them both as her parents anyways. But are they her parents? Isn't Tyrande just, you know, kind of the mother of night elves in a way because she's their priestess? It's not really her biological mother, is she? Valera once said that night elves women do all the work while the men sleep. Adoptive parents. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. So he's just asleep in that dream, and Tyrande is watching over him, calling for him, and he finally wakes up, and then all he can do is just ask for her all the time. He is a powerful druid, though. You've seen that in BFA. He was actually kind of scary, and I was all for it. But he's just, most of the time, he's pretty useless. Do you have many vicious mounts? I don't have many. I've got a couple. I have... Because I only started doing arenas at season 4 of BFA. So I've got the... It's not here for some reason. I thought I had the... Why is the War Saber not showing up? Ah, it's because it's the white one. So I've got the Vicious White War Saber, which I got last season of BFA. That's why I started doing arenas, because I wanted this beautiful tiger. And then you've got the Horde equivalent, of course, here. Then I've got the Black War Saber I bought with a saddle last season. And I've got the equivalent, which is the Bone Steed. Then I have the Spider from the season 1. I have the Gorm from season 2. And I am almost at 100 to get the Croaker from this season. So not many. The plan was to get this War Croaker and then try some different characters to do arenas with to work towards the saddle, but we've just been so busy with dungeons we've completely forgotten about it, and then now we're doing it last minute. Adoptive parents. Okay, she was orphaned at a young age and they became her surrogate parents. Ah, got it. I don't know much about them because Tyrande and Chandra's are not very interesting to me. Lost in Battleground, but hey, the angel thing isn't chasing me anymore. Always look at the bright side, Chitim. What Battleground do you get into? What layout? She made the wrong choice. Illidan, above all, I agree. Illidan is badass. I like Illidan and my Evs together, however toxic that is. That's hilarious. They are just hilarious. Illidan killed the Naru and disenchanted Gul'dan. Massive flex, you're right. He is just much more powerful. I mean, Malfurion might be a powerful druid, but he's got nothing on Illidan. I mean, I get it. Illidan looks like half a demon, or 80% demon, but, you know, that's got its charms too. He's got horns, he's got great laser eyes, he's buff. Can't get past that. Okay, we're done. This is the worst part of the Ardenweald campaign, I think, is fetching Tyrande in Torghast. That's the worst. The rest is quite fun. We've got a lot of Bwonsamedi stuff. The Ardenweald questline is the one I've done the most, because Night Fae is just overall the best covenant. I mean, you've got the most classes and specs, where Night Fae is the superior. Might have changed, but it's been like that for the longest time. Which is why the Warcraft 3 story made no sense. If you just go by feats, it then should destroy Arthur's. Yeah, I remember that battle. It's an on-wheel, right? It's Torghast. I've recovered her, no? I'm just supposed to turn it in. What did I do? Did I leave too soon? He's literally the jailer of a god now. He is! Just looking after him. Where am I? I'm supposed to turn it in. Oh, she's here. She was just not phased in. I was in Arathi Basin. Arathi Basin, yeah. Alliance don't win that one very often as far as I remember. Now we go back. Good. Minari is just standing there, so why am I part of this? I care little. And the Lich King was just a disembodied orc. Oh, so it was that Lich King. So it wasn't... What do you mean? The Lich King was a disembodied orc. I mean, I guess you're thinking of Ner'zhul, right? Was it Ner'zhul's soul inside Frostmourne? No, that doesn't make any sense. But Ner'zhul was Lich King for a while, but he was deemed unworthy, which is why he's in Sanctum of Domination being tortured till the end of time. I was old. Okay. Never mind then. Sorry. It is about time to wrap up as well. Just teleport to Ardenweald. There was part of me that was thinking about just taking not some time off from WoW, because we're going to keep playing WoW on the stream, but playing WoW less because not much is going on. We're just farming anima and leveling new characters and whatnot. But every time I come home from work, I don't think about playing other games. I still think about playing WoW. So I think it's very difficult for me to go from WoW to a different game, especially on my laptop, and it doesn't have that much space, so I have to be very careful with what I spend my space on. And Skyrim is a big game. I'm reading a lot, though, in my book. I have chewed through, in these 2 weeks or so I've been here, I've chewed through 1.5 books, not 2.5, 1.5 books, and it just makes up for cozy nights. But I do gotta be a bit more. I want to be productive at home. I miss sort of cleaning. And there's the part of me that's thinking you should do more. But what is there to do? I don't know. I was cleaning the bathroom the other day. I might just ask to actually vacuum the entire place just to feel like I'm contributing in some way. I think also because I'm restless, because there's so much I'm planning for the rest of the year. I want to get started on it, but I'm being okay. I was afraid it wouldn't let me down. I did the trip to the UK is holding me back on making other decisions for the moment. So I need to just relax for a bit. Say it's okay, you don't make decisions right now. I need to think things through. It's not a good idea to go out and buy a house when, like, without thinking everything through. I'm getting chased again. Oh no. This will just joined with us. I see. Makes sense. Zol was a bad orc as well. Whereas Arthur's was a bit, you can really, he started out not being bad, but he became bad and corrupted. Oh yay, I'm getting some transmorg. Choose a reward. The dress or the blouse for sure. I want somebody. Okay, well. Come see me. I'm gonna throw these away as I have these already. And that one I have. Go and empty my bags a bit. So we gotta get to Cothia at some point and start farming for the spider soul, which I need on this character. And I should also produce a legendary. I should have the materials for it. I can send them over from my main over to this character easily. I just gotta decide on a legendary. But Arthur's gave in to peer pressure. All the cool kids were going corrupt. He had to. Well, it happens to the best of us, honestly. It does, even Arthur's. What are you most excited for about Dragonflight? At the moment, the Dracthir. At the moment, the Dracthir, because I've seen so many people customize these amazing looking Dracthir, and I just wanted to get started and make my own. I want to go into the customize the creator panel and customize my character and name them and get them started. You know how I love leveling. And then discovery. The discovery of a new expansion, the new zones. That's the that sense of wonder is the best feeling in the world. It's the best thing about new expansions, is that navigating around a place you've never seen before. It's the same as traveling. I love discovering little roads, little shops, little eating places, little pretty sites that's sort of tucked away. I love exploring. So that and creating a character is what I look forward to the most. But I'm done for today. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I am going to be back in 2 days on Wednesday, same time, also in the morning at 11 a.m. And I'll stream for a couple of hours as per usual. I hope you guys take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for the subs and for hanging out with me. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful Monday. Bye.